Good morning. I just thought I'd do a little quick video while I'm having a coffee before I go in the workshop. Just a little bit of a guide on what we're looking for as we're heading into the season, what we're looking for in our kit really. So bat wise, whatever profiles we have, so this is a butterfly gold sovereign here, so whatever profiles you get, as you heard me say, the profile is a profile. So what we're looking for is finding a weight that feels nice for you. Don't go just stuck on the dead weight it's probably labelled at. What feels nice for you. If you're ordering over the internet, you can, you need to talk to your bat maker. That's a good thing, because they'll understand if 211 is your higher end of weight, should be able to make 211 with a really nice feel to it. So that's the key thing. But that, whether you like a round oval or oval handle or a super oval handle, because people have got used to nowadays really skinny Asian type handles with lots of flexing. So consider that. Also, when we pick a bat up, look at the toe. So you can see on here, on this butterfly, the grains are really nice and straight. That's what we want. The problem with toe guards is you can hide that. But what we're looking for is grains as straight through the toe as can be possible. Okay? And then the rest is about the looks of the bat for you. What catches your eye, what pleases the eye. Really simple. And then obviously ball on bat, ping test. That's important. And what it will feel, if you're using a newish ball when you do the ping test, it should feel quite reasonably firm, quite firm, because as it opens up, that'll feel better. Okay, so that's what we're looking for when we're picking a bat up. So we'll have a quick run through kit when we're buying kit. So there's a myriad of different batting gloves on the market. There's loads of cheap ranges, which what's the difference between a cheap range? They won't have the protection in, and that's the key for me. No matter what cricket you're playing in, a cricket ball's hard. So if you've got poor protection in your gloves, even playing low standard cricket, you get one on a certain bad angle of the finger, it'll shatter the finger. There's no doubts about that. Or even just trapping hurts, particularly, remember when you hit at pace, when I was playing county cricket, it felt like a broken finger. But if you've got good protection, always have a look. It's hard to feel sometimes, but if you're looking through, just have a feel and see what feels firmest to you. Next, comfort. Whether you like whatever palms you like, these are sheepskin. But just check the stitching as well. Check your stitching, whether it's quality, any loose threads. Personally, I'd always buy high end because I know they'll last and I know they'll protect me. So that's the key thing really, is I know budget comes into mind, but sometimes you pay a bit more, you only buy once for quite a while. So just check, those are the things to check on batting gloves. Protection is key. Whether you like the look of them, of course, but the quality of the leather, whether the petard palms or like these are sheepskin, and the stitching, because the stitching does come undone if you've got cheaply made stuff. And I like a bit of protection, a bit of extra padding in here, because sometimes that wears with some players. So that's the key one with batting gloves. Batting pads. Once again, pick a profile on a pad that you like, but again, the big thing for me is protection. So knee roll, particularly when you're playing a higher level of cricket, you don't want it going through your knee or your shin. So protection in there is crucial. Whether they fit nicely, nice and light, so whether they're mouldable, because when you get new pads, it's horrible wearing new pads. I hate them. So you want something that's going to mould pretty quickly. once again, the stitching, how they look is important. It's what makes you feel comfortable and happy. So the stitching on them, once again, check the stitching out, because if you see hanging threads or loose threads, it's not good quality stitching. It'll come undone eventually, it'll burst. So that's an important thing. Straps, gone are the days of the old buckles. It's a long time ago now, but if these two bottom straps are nice and broad, it helps them sit comfortable on the legs. The top one, not so, that's a thinner strap just to sit behind the knee. And also, if they're made nice and they've got a nice sort of shin and knee pocket there, it helps stop them twisting on the leg when you're running. Particularly nowadays, where the fashion is to have this bottom strap loose and the pads sort of flared out like that and pushed down, so you just see the toe of the boot showing, which is a bit of a bugbear of mine because they're not designed for that. But so that's the key thing. Again, protection. They should last you years. If you pay for the best pads, they should last you years. So the keeping stuff, right? I know nothing about keeping other than what I learnt off my old mate Cole Cricken. And when we did the gloves, we chatted with keepers and, you know, ex-county and international keepers on what they look for, because they used to have them handmade. Well, the key element was flexibility. So they wanted really soft leather, which a lot of gloves that you see now are like saucepans, frying pans on the hand. You know, it takes ages to get them bending. So the thing we did was have really soft leather, the softest that we could get of these made out of. And the key element was whether we could touch fingers, little finger and thumb. That was the key element for flexibility, and they're brand new and I can reach, okay, without straining too much. So that was a big thing. And then once we'd looked at that, was comfort, which is a tough one when you're having them sort of basically off the peg for people, not like the pros having, you know, spending £500–600 on a pair being made. But the quality of stitching again, so you want, particularly around in the pouch, really good quality stitching so they don't come apart. The octopus grip palms on these, I mean, you see a lot of different forms of palm. These got nice padding in it, but just really nicely made. So that's the key thing, as in anything, is just the quality. I mean, these are actually quite cheap for keeping gloves, but we've managed to get really nice gloves made out of it, and they've been very popular actually. So that's the big thing with keeping gloves. So it's very much a personal preference thing. And then on keeping pads, well, the big thing that people are saying is lightness. So the mobile these days, keepers need to be really mobile. But the problem that a lot of them have is that they twist around on the legs. So what we did with ours was we had like an ice hockey shin pad put inside these. So we've got nice broad straps, and it stops that twist, and it also stops anything going through them. But the ball, because of the way they're made, it's a hard shell inside, and this helps kill the ball so it doesn't go flirting off everywhere. But once again, the quality of stitching, how light they are. Keeping pads are just designed really just to protect the shin and the knee. That's all they're there for. But incredibly light. So as you come up to the season, you go in, you know, shops or looking on the internet. It's harder to look on the internet, obviously, so you want to trust the people that you're buying from, and hope that they have some knowledge. So, you know, you go into quite a lot of sports retailers now, and the people there don't actually know anything about it. So, but just, I'm always aware of people's cash. When people come in for money, you know, I try and save them money on what they're going to buy and what's good for them. So, but at the end of the day, if you buy quality, you get what you pay for, generally speaking. So just a few little things to look out for there, and hope that helps you for your choices for the season. If we can help out in any way, just drop me an email, paul@aldredcricketbats.com, or have a look on the website, aldredcricketbats.com, www.aldredcricketbats.com. You can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those sorts of things. So I'm not really into all that, but we do it. So if we can help out, give you any advice, just drop me a line.